Now rocking with the King Indeed. You are now rocking with the King Indeed.
What's good? It's your boy Big Litho. Ready to step to the plate? TKIndeed.com. TKI SPORTS. Let's go. Okay, here we are right back at it. Thank y'all for joining us on another edition of TKI Sports on TheKingIndeed.com. Yes, I said TheKingIndeed.com. Listen, on the last episode, I gave a shout out to Anthony Mason, who suffered a heart attack due to congestive heart failure. Well, as you all know by now, Anthony Mason has since passed, and on behalf of the entire King Indeed family, just want to send our condolences to the family, friends, and loved ones of Anthony Mason. You know, you talk about Anthony Mason, man. Think about one of the true Knick warriors on the court, man. Think about those Knick teams back in the early 90s when you came to the Garden. You knew you were in for a fight, man. You know, definitely a fan favorite at the Garden and staple. And at the young age of 48, man, that's just, that just makes it more sad of a loss, man. So, Mace, rest in peace, Mace. Keeping it on the Knicks. Something I need to get off my chest. I got beef with all these fickle, fair-weather New York fans. Amare Stoudemire came to the Knicks as a free agent when nobody wanted to come here. Granted, the Knicks did offer him a max contract, a contract he wasn't getting anywhere else. All right? So, of course, that had a big part to play with it. So, but he came here anyways, and he played his ass off, let it loose every night, laid it all on the line on the court every night. Set a Knick franchise record for most consecutive 30-point games. Now listen, so I take offense to when I see and hear these fans in the articles and the headline reads, "Thanks for a waste of 5 years." I don't think that's right, man. That's not fair, because like I said, he played his ass off here, and I understand you paid him a max contract, you want him on the court producing, but you know what? It wasn't his off the court annex that prevented him from playing the game. You know, you knew what you was getting yourself into when you signed him. You knew the risks, the health injuries, the knee injuries. I'm sorry. You knew he was susceptible to that because he had been in the past. And when the Knicks decided to pack up the U-Haul truck and send it out to Denver for the Carmelo trade, Amare, with grace, said, listen, this is Melo's team. I'm taking a back seat. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win. He even came off the bench. Now listen, of course he had no choice but to say all those things because Melo's a far more talented player than he is, and this was now Melo's team. But you know what? He said it gracefully, humbly, and he did it with class. And to me, that goes a long way. So Knick fans, don't knock him. I don't think it's fair, man. And Amare, continue to stand tall and talented. So MLB wants to implement rules to change the pace of the game. They say the game's too slow. Me personally, I don't have a problem with the pace of the game. I like the chess match mentality, but I understand because batters do have a tendency after each pitch, they want to walk around, they want to fix this and adjust that and, tip the cap to the crowd and do this or whatever. So baseball's like, listen, you need to keep 1 foot in the batter's box at all times. Okay, I can dig it. So here we have Big Papi, Mr. Arrogant himself, David Ortiz, saying, listen, MLB can screw their rules. I'm going to do whatever I want to do.
Wow.
Listen, Papi, Mr. Arrogant, shut up, abide by the rules, and play ball. I'm pretty sure someone had to pull him aside and be like, listen, Papi, let's just do what we need to be doing right now. Let's follow these rules. Let's play ball. Let's have fun. Yo, this guy, I'm about sick of Papi, man. He need to retire already. Go away, man, please. So the Philadelphia Eagles, they trade LaShawn McCoy, their best offensive player and playmaker, to the Buffalo Bills. Listen, I don't know what brought that on. I don't know what's going on in the locker room, but between Chip Kelly and Shady McCoy, I don't know. But I guarantee you, Chip Kelly has something up his sleeves. What? I don't know. But TheKingIndeed.com, TKI Sports, we're going to be all over that. Because I'm pretty sure this is just a piece of the puzzle that he's trying to form. Watch. I'm telling you. So he gets shipped off to the Buffalo Bills. So how would you like to be Rex Ryan, who former coach of the Jets, now coaching the division rival Bills? So next time he comes to MetLife Stadium to play the Jets, guess what he's bringing with me? I got Shady McCoy. I'm pretty sure the Jets would be real happy to see him. Personally, as a Giants fan, I'm happy to see him go. Shady, I would have packed your bags for you, man. Out the division, bro. Let's go. Peace. So, Richard Albero. You don't know who Richard Albero is? You better find out. So, Richard Albero is walking from Tampa, Florida to New York City. Walking a 1,200-mile trip.
What?
I first heard that. I said, this dude is nuts. But then I heard the story behind it. So, he's doing it for charity in honor of his nephew Gary, who unfortunately lost his life in the 9/11 tragedies. So his nephew Gary was a diehard Yankee fan, and so was Richard. So he's walking from Steinbrenner Field, Tampa, Florida, to Yankee Stadium, New York, and along the way, of course, he's hoping to raise money for the Wounded Warrior Project. So listen, a real compelling story. I wrote about it on the website. Check it out. If you haven't subscribed to TheKingIndeed.com, you need to do that. Subscribe to TheKingIndeed.com. Check out my article on the TKI Sports about Richard Albero walking from Tampa to New York. Compelling story. Richard Albero, TKI Sports, TheKingIndeed.com. We salute you. All right, listen, I gotta go. I can't be up in front of this camera with you guys all day. I got stuff to do. But thank y'all for joining us on another edition of TKI Sports. Don't forget, any questions, comments, or what have you, get at me at TheKingIndeed@gmail.com. Hit us up on social media. Everything is The King Indeed. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also on Twitter at Big Litho. Hit your boy up. We'll see you when we see you. Strike one. Nah. Ain't nobody striking out. Richard Albero, you just hit it out the park, my friend. Take your home run try. See you at home plate. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now rocking with the King Indeed. You are now rocking with the King Indeed. You are.
Yeah. Hello, Mackenzie. Captain Mackenzie. Okay. What's going on? Thank y'all for joining us on another. Let's start this over.
Now rocking with